Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be reviewing Viofo's latest dash cam, the VS1. It's a tiny 2K dash cam, so 1440p. It costs £118 normally, but at the time of taking the screenshot it was reduced to £87 on the Viofo website. Let's test this out. First, the dash cam itself. It's a nice looking dash cam. User manual, customer service and warranty card, read before installation card, 2 windscreen static stickers, PC to camera cable, power cable, 12-volt socket to USB adapter with 2 USB ports so you can charge or power another device, trim tool to help you with installation and remove the micro SD card from the dashcam, 32GB micro SD card and SD card adapter, and spare adhesive sticker. A couple of extras that Viofo very kindly sent me that you can buy with this dashcam. Bluetooth remote, which shows how much confidence Viofo has in their voice controls, and the hardwiring kit if you would like to use parking mode. So let's see how small this dashcam actually is. For comparison, I have Vantru's N4, but it's missing its mount. But it should give you a good enough idea of the size. According to Viofo, it's 3.03 inches by 1.31 inches by 1.23 inches. It's quite a lot smaller than the M4 when you think about that there's also a mount to go on top. One of the reasons I do like Viofo dashcams in general is that they are quite small. However, this one's absolutely tiny, so it's brilliant. Let's see how it fits in my car. So the camera is now in the car. I've put it behind the mirror on this side here, and as you can see, it fits really nicely behind the mirror as initially hoped. Sorry, my camera is struggling to focus. There we go. And it fits nicely and doesn't really get in the way of the view, so that's brilliant. It really does work really well as a small tiny little camera. You can't see it from any sort of direction, even the passenger side is still not easy. Because it's a small camera, it doesn't have many buttons on it, so everything has to be operated with the app. It has a lock file button at the back here, and a microphone button here, and you get the SD card out on top of there as well. Sorry for the terrible focus, my phone really struggles recording these small dash cams. You can't really do much with the camera itself without the app, so I better show you how the app works. I just turn the camera on.
Recording started.
So the camera's now on, but because it does have voice controls, it's quite easy to turn the Wi-Fi on, which is needed for the app. So, turn on Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi enabled.
Now the Wi-Fi is enabled, I can now access it with the app on my phone. So I can just go into my settings now. And Wi-Fi. There it is there, the VS1, VFF. Put your password in, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think. There we go.
Wi-Fi connected.
And the dashcam itself tells you that. You then go to the app, which is here. Connect to the camera. We're now here, and you can now see the live view. So if you go to the settings, they're here. So you only have 2 resolutions, the 1080p or 1444p, both at 30 frames per second. No option of 60 frames per second, unfortunately. These are all the settings here. I'm not going to go through the rest of them because they're pretty similar to most cameras and you can choose what you want basically.
Recording started.
Now if you want to look at the files yourself on the app you can as well. All your files are saved here. Locked files are separate. If you've got parking mode with the hardwiring kit you can access those, and any images taken, which is either take photo or when you lock the video it also takes a photograph. So yeah, nice and simple and really easy to use.
Started.
Provided you're app savvy, of course. If you're not great with apps and phones and stuff, maybe it's not a brilliant idea, but I think it's really easy to use. So now I'm finished, I want to turn the Wi-Fi off. I can just say, turn off Wi-Fi. Turn off Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi disabled.
There we go. And I'm sure you'll see a little bit later, the voice controls are a little bit hit and miss, but on the whole they're pretty good. That was exciting.
Refugees in it.
Yes, exactly. Good job I wasn't any faster, wasn't it?
Got interesting lights.
Fire as well. Yeah, it must be. That car, did you see that car?
Yeah, I thought it was highway.
Or is it highway?
No, I don't know. I just guessed it was highway. I didn't see any words at all.
Well, if it's orange like that, it's either highways or fire. I think fire's red, isn't it? So yeah, you're probably right, it's highways.
So it must be 5 to 8.
Recording started.
Just making sure it's quite a risky thing to do. And we know the learner's going to stop because,
We hope the learner's going to stop.
well, either the instructor or the examiner would kick in, yeah. The camera is 1440p QuadHD at 30 frames per second, and the footage is excellent. It's nice and clear and the colours are vibrant. I've taken some screenshots of number plates at varying speeds so you can see for yourself. It does a pretty decent job. So Viofo dash cams have been quiet normally, but their new ones are much better, much louder, so it'll be interesting to see how this dash cam gets on with audio. You don't have to boost them anymore like I do with my Viofo A119 that's normally in this car. So we need to see how the VS1 goes. As you can hear, the audio is excellent. It's not too quiet, nice and clear, so it's following the trend of the Viofo dash cams of being much louder. Now the VS1 also has voice controls, so should we see how good they are, as they can be sometimes not very good with dash cams. It can be a bit of a sort of, what do you call it, a gimmick almost. So, take photo. Lock the video.
Video protected.
So lock the video is working alright, but I can't get the take photo to work. Take photo. Take photo. No. But lock the video is working, which I suppose is the only one you actually really need, isn't it? I never did get it to take a photo, but it did work fine for the important one of saving a file or footage, and to be honest with you, that's the only one you really are going to use, as well as the Wi-Fi one. Overall, I'm very impressed by this dashcam. Its small size is great, as modern cars have a lot of safety systems behind their rearview mirrors, so there's very little space to put a camera. It has everything you need and more, including the micro SD card as standard. You don't have to buy it extra, it comes with it, which is a big bonus. From my experience with other dashcam manufacturers, as well as Viofo's other cameras, the voice controls are unreliable, so there's nothing new there. I think Viofo are better than some other manufacturers, but I think a Bluetooth button/remote is definitely the way to go. If you are after a front dash cam, I highly recommend this one. However, as you need the app to work it might not be the best choice for someone who isn't tech savvy or doesn't like mobile smartphones or anything like that. If this is the case, Viofo does also have you covered, as Viofo also offered the A119 Mini too, which is also a small dash cam, but it has a screen and all the buttons on it, so you don't need an app. You can operate all the settings and review the footage on the camera itself. And I have done a review, which I will link here. And until next time, a goodbye.